Think you know Ninja songs? Old school or new school? Stand a chance to win big on Gusto Guess the Song. To be a part of this, call the numbers on your screen right now. Come on board and let's do things the Gusto way.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing. Of course, Big Lala is very much here today, and yes, we've got Tiwa Savage, right here. Tiwa was one artist that really did, fairly well, I would say in 2021. Somebody's Son, that jam. And you mentioned that Somebody's Son is that song that you think saved Tiwa Savage in 2021.
Of course, so she'll be happy at the success of that particular song. That song was from first listen, you know that you could tell that this is going to be a big song. Regardless whether they won a challenge or whatever, the minute you listen, you feel it and be like, this is classic Tiwa Savage. These are the kind of jams she's able to deliver in yes. And somebody's not just prove that yes, she still got it in her, and I'm happy for her.
Okay. Also 2021, we had quite a lot from Tiwa Savage. The whole boat scandal and everything. Do you think that kind of like dented anything about her image?
I think it did. Some people will be like, see finish now, don't enter. She can't, like, when things like that happen to you, you lose your not ability, but you lose the chance to be able to say things normally. Because if you say anyhow now, you do anyhow, someone will just reply you. You collect anyhow because people don't see you finish. So she can't really comment on a lot of things, and that's affecting. Of course, it's affecting her brand. Even herself, how they have to be watching and be looking. Can I tweet this or can I say this on my story before somebody comes back?
Some woke quotes,
exactly,
inspirational quotes and everything.
She can't do any of that right now because she has lost the opportunity or even the chance to be able to do those kind of things.
Anyways, Somebody's Son, the video with Brandy came through, was really, really amazing. Davido as well, supported that one. And Davido and Tiwa Savage, are you surprised that they didn't have another single for us in 2021?
No, I'm not surprised. It's not like every year they will have singles for us, but it's close. These guys are beyond tight.
Yeah.
Family, music. So they will always have, anytime they need each other, they will always be there for each other. So
yeah, of course, they were in Ghana. Before then, Davido and Tiwa Savage were at the jewelry shop doing their thing. Tiwa Savage, as well, had a show, headline show, Live Sport Festival, December 17th, amazing last year. I was there. Tiwa did I can tell you, Tiwa did well. Like, I was surprised at the time, span and everything that she used on stage and everything. Quite amazing from Tiwa. And, she got, Arya Star on stage as well. Really amazing. Zazu came through, and Tiwa also spread the money, for Zazu before going to Ghana for a vacation. Now, there's been so many talks about Tiwa Savage, and Tems. Tiwa was your number 2.
Yes.
Tems was your number 1.
Yes.
Now, 2022 is here for Tiwa Savage. Do you think Tiwa will be looking to have a Tems kind of 2021?
No, I don't think she'll be looking. I think she just needs to focus more on the music, deliver more of herself. Let's not forget that Tems is way younger, right?
Yeah,
Tems,
of course.
Tems, she's fearless in the game. There's nothing to hold her back, right? She's young, fearless, unmarried, no kids. She has nothing to lose, right? Tiwa Savage, on the other hand, she's got things she needs to, that takes her time, right? Even if she says she wants to focus on the music full time now, she may not be able to because she's got kids to look after. She's got other things to look at. Yeah, last year was very lucky for her, losing Obama, losing her dad. She was not exactly in the right space of mind.
Yeah.
Even got in fights, silly fights with unnecessary fights, and things like that. So this year, I think she can actually move on and focus on herself and her music. She's had more than a good fair share of good deeds in this industry. She's broken a lot of barriers to get to where she is right now. And she just needs to just usher herself into a space where people just say, oh, Mama, we respect her for what she has done in the game. She's there for so long. And she continues to deliver.
Definitely.
It's always hard for people to go 10 years, 15 years at the same level. Once in a while, they'll come back with that major song and we'll be here with you. But the young ones are not smiling. There's several young female artists who are coming out right now who are going to give these oldies a run for their money. And they can't say they want to start competing. They just have to bond with everybody and go a different dimension. There's still several dimensions that they've never even explored. As ladies in this industry, they need to start looking at those things going forward. And
major collaborations, Tiwa Savage and the ladies in 2022 rather.
Yes, they need to look, like I said, dimensions that they've never even explored. Now, Tiwa Savage invited Aya Star perform on our show, right?
Yeah.
Something should come out of that. Somebody who's an OG lady in the game, right? Somebody who is a rookie, a learner in the game. Let's have
Wizkid to Buju.
Yeah, Wizkid to Buju. You see that they see that dynamic. It should be present for the ladies. It's important. Not just let's just use them for our show because they had one hit on now. It needs to be present. It needs to be more deliberate. They need to push that. I mean, she's not the first time Tiwa Savage you push a woman power, woman this and that. But she needs to really connect with all these young female artists. Gucci is doing well. Why not have a song with Gucci? Aya Star is doing. Have a song with Aya Star. Leah, Davido's. I mean, are not connected? Have a song. It won't hurt. And I think they can do well if they really explore those options.
I mean, Tiwa Savage has been seen as that lady who, champions the woman, power, the women, empowerment and everything. Should 2022 be about less talk and more of the action in terms of being the spearhead for this ladies' alignment in 2022?
Yes, because it's not like she's even the what's it called? It's not like she's the one that talks the most. No, she doesn't talk the most, right? But she can be the spare. People look up to her for a lot of things, right? And I think she can lead the way in that regard. So maybe perhaps even usher herself into a space where she's a female label owner. But that, as small as you can be, let's have some female talent. Nurturing the next generation. That's where you'd have to go, whether you like it or not, as an artist.
Yeah.
Once you're done being an artist, what's next for you? You can usher in the new set. Although it's a lot of investment, but if you get it right, it's good for you, the artist, and the label you get. So I think she needs to look into. I mean, I understand that people are not called out for things like that, but she has so much experience in this industry that it's difficult to navigate as a woman. That she can actually help others.
Malo is still one of Tiwa Savage's biggest song ever, in her career, one of the biggest songs. Of course, that one with Wizkid. After a while, we saw some sort of separation, Tiwa and Wizkid, not even a happy birthday post, between, each other. Will 2022 birth the reunion between Tiwa Savage and Wizkid?
Possible if David and Wiz settle. What's left for Tiwa to fight for now?
You say Tiwa is fighting?
No. If let's say, for example, now there's already hints of all of us will love each other.
Yeah.
If that happens, then there'll be no reason. Davido will be the one to actually go and Tiwa, come.
He's gonna meet Wizkid.
Let's shoot it. I mean, Davido that kind of person.
Yeah.
We'll try and settle that. But would they reach out to each other? I think their personal life and career has gone two separate ways.
Yeah.
Wiz is more focused on a different goal right now than Tiwa. So I don't think they are both going to meet somewhere and align. It's totally different.
But fans miss them. The fans miss Tiwa Savage and Wizkid.
Who are those fans?
I mean, I still see a lot of comments when we discuss Wizkid and Tems. They say, if it was Tiwa now, she would have this. We missed Tiwa and Wizkid.
For me personally, it was a distasteful moment. I didn't see it attractive. I didn't see it as something that I loved at all. I didn't enjoy it because it looked disrespectful not only to Tiwa Savage but to T-Views. I mean, if you follow the story of how these two came up in the industry, right? You know that those sort of relations, you cannot do that kind of thing. Knowing how you were as a guy to T-Views, how you were as a lady to Tiwa, it was a boundary that they went across, and it was me personally. I did not like it. I did not like it. And Tiwa, whether she thought she was living her best life at that moment, maybe she has not realized she was not living her best life. She was living something else, and maybe perhaps she wanted that to stop, and it has stopped.
Last year, in terms of endorsement, Tiwa Savage, of course, still maintained the Pepsi deal, got Tweetco endorsement as well. Are we going to be seeing more endorsement for Tiwa this year, or not because of the boat incident?
Now, that's where the that's where it happened. That's where people now have to, sit down and look at it. This has happened. Are brands willing to now say, okay, fine, we understand that it happened, but we still respect your brand. Come, we can still work together. Only time will tell, because it's you can't even take people can forget on the normal, people can forget, but it's still there on the internet. Tiwa's name will still be part of any of these nonsense that has happened in 2021. And if it's a local brand, maybe they will forget and be like, we don't mind. But if it's an international brand, they're going to be looking at it like they really want to be associated with someone like this who has had this or done that. So time will tell, but it's not nothing that is impossible. Some brands don't care what you've done in the past; they will still work with you.
Okay. Tiwa Savage has done quite a lot internationally. Brandy, there's Nas, there's Hit Boy, there are a couple of other collaborations for Tiwa Savage, but some of our biggest songs have seemed to be the local ones. Eminado with Don Jazzy, we have Stand Innovation with Olamide, we have Malo with Wizkid, quite a whole lot. Now, in 2022, should Tiwa do more international? Should she go through the international route, or she should actually consider doing many more local, collaborations to maybe solidify her standing?
Again, I don't think anybody should actually focus and say, well, I want to do international and I want to do local now. Yet, you can do both at the same time. She did both last year, right? She worked with new artists from Ghana, Amare, right?
Yeah, Amare.
They worked with Brandy, worked with Nas. That's good, and they yielded good results for her. That being said, like we rightly mentioned, there needs to be more effort in the local regards, especially with the females. I mean, there's so many things you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, people will jam and enjoy you. You can do both. You don't necessarily have to pick and say, well, let's do international mode this year. She's already in that space. Somebody's song with Brandy really did well, and people will be like, oh, I love this lady from Nigeria. Let's work with that. That will happen. Recommendations will come in from via Brandy or via the song. So that's standard. But she can't say, oh, I want to do only internationally. That will be a bad move. She has to focus. She has to do both. She has to do both.
Are we going to see a Tems and Tiwa Savage collaboration this year?
Have we even seen them in the same space?
No.
To the best of my mind, I don't think. Exactly.
Have.
So should that happen? Perhaps it should. Will it happen? That one I don't know. Who will make it happen? I don't even know too. So it goes.
Okay. What else do you think Tiwa Savage is going to bring up the table in 2022?
Well, definitely new songs and definitely an album. I think she's going to drop an album this year. The EP was maybe perhaps an afterthought, but she worked, not really an afterthought, she worked hard to get that out. She succeeded in bringing it out.
Yeah.
So after somebody's song, and now they've shot the video for the one with Amare. Right?
Yeah, Amare.
I don't think they're going to do anything off that EP again.
They're
going to move on. So perhaps a new single first, then road to an album.
Okay, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Tiwa Savage in 2022. What exactly do you think? You guys are actually the ones who are going to predict this one right now. Big Lala already said a couple of things that Tiwa might do, should do this year as well. But yes, let's have you guys also tell us what you think Tiwa will do, what you think she might do, what you think she should do as well in the year 2022. Major collaboration with Tems, resolve issues with Wizkid, do a couple of other ones. Let's exactly know what Tiwa Savage is going to do according to you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Please stay safe and God bless.
Peace out.